Hello artmates! Welcome to this vlog, and for today's video, pag-uusapan natin lahat ang ilan sa mga mahalagang pointers as we are about to discover the course Art Appreciation. Pero bago ang lahat, alamin muna natin kung ano ang ibig sabihin at pinagmulan ng salitang art. Alright, so the word art comes from the ancient Latin ars, which means a craft or specialized form of skill, like carpentry or surgery, according to Collingwood of 1938. Art then suggested that the capacity to produce an intended result from carefully planned steps or method. So talking about art appreciation, there are many ways to appreciate the different art fields, and we all have varying experiences of it. So dati, pag sinabing art, it deemed as something that is impractical and unpromising. However, little do we realize that art and all its fields offer a lot more, such as creative problem solving, critical thinking, a deeper sense of human understanding, and development of intrinsic human sensibilities, which make us more holistic members of the society. What are the characteristics of art? Like masabi natin, this one is art and which one is not. Okay, first, art is universal. Art is present in every part of the globe, and every period of time. In every country and in every generation, there is always art. Sometimes people feel that what is considered artistic are only those which have been made a long time ago. But actually, that is a misconception. Age is never a factor in determining art. Remember that art is not good because it is old, but old because it is good. Are you getting my point? Art has always been timeless, right? And universal as well, spanning generations and continents through and through. One important characteristic of art is that it is not in nature. Bakit? Art is man's expression of his reception of nature. Art is man's way of interpreting in nature, so art is not nature. Art should be made by man, whereas nature is given around us. It is in this juncture that they can be considered opposites. What we find in nature should not be expected to be present in art too, because art is always a creation of the artist, not nature. Because artist has feelings, emotions, and creativity, something that nature doesn't even have. And lastly, art involves experience. For most people, art does not require a full definition. Art is just experience. By experience kasi, we mean that the actual doing of something. When one says that he has an experience of something, he often means that he knows what that something is about. So without experience, there is no art. The artist has to be foremost a perceiver who is directly in touch with the art. Art is a product of man's creativity, imagination, and expression. So no matter how perfectly blended the colors of a sunset are, and no matter how extraordinary formed mountains are, nature is not considered art simply because it is not made by man. Nature has no emotions and no expressions. Creativity requires thinking outside the box. It is often used to solve problems that have never occurred before, convey function and style, and simply make life a more unique and enjoyable experience. In art, creativity is what sets apart one work from another. A creative artist does not simply copy or imitate another artist's work. An artist never imitates lines, flaws, colors, and patterns in recreating in nature. He embraces originality, puts his own flavor into his work, and calls it his own creative piece. While through imagination, an artist is able to craft something bold, something new, and something better in the hopes of creating something that will stimulate change. In the same way that imagination produces art, art also inspires imagination. And lastly, through expression, an artist is able to explore his own emotions, while at the same time, he is able to create something beautiful out of it, right? Expressing emotions is something different from describing emotions. Description sometimes destroys expression, as it classifies the emotion, making it ordinary and predictable. Expression, on the other hand, it individualizes the artist. Are you getting me? So some forms of art expressions include visual arts, film, performance art, poetry performance, architecture, dance, literary, and the applied arts. In exploring the world of art or sining, one must know what is subject and its content. So ano nga bang ibig sabihin o pinagkaiba ng subject at ng content? Alright, pag sinabing subject, this refers to the visual focus or the image that may be extracted from examining the artwork. Kumbaga, kung gagawa ka ng painting or sa photography, ito yung target mo na kukunan ng details. Okay? At pag sinabi namang content, this is the meaning that is communicated by the artist or the artwork. So yung content, yun yung nagbibigay details para ma-justify yung subject. Did you get that? Alright, now let's talk about the two types of subject in art. First is the representational art or figurative art or tinatawag din na objective art. These types of art have subjects that refer to objects or events occurring in the world. Halimbawa yung portrait ni Mona Lisa. That is a good example of representational art kasi women does exist in reality with long hair, eyes, nose. Totoong meron. While non-representational art are types of art that does not make any reference to the real world, whether a person, place, thing, or a particular event. So para siyang abstract art. Unlike representational art that is easy to recognize, non-representational art requires a higher level of perceptiveness and insight to fully grasp the feelings, emotions, or concepts behind the work. And that ends my video for introduction to art appreciation. For your assignment, give the different functions of art. Drop down your answers at the comment button of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.